cravings of just a hamburger, a serving of chili cheese fries, some tender pieces of fried chicken, and all of them accompanied with a large iced soda. Life would be so good if we could indulge ourselves with cravings of this sort whenever we want them. But unfortunately, we know that tastiness has its price. As I said, fast foods are very tasty. However, they bring severe effects such as obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease on healthy individuals. However, fast foods have become such a central part of the American culture that the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity of February 10, 2004 informs that American children now obtain over 50% of their calories from fat and added sugar ingested through fast food. So you may want to consider changing majors and going to med school after all, because at this rate, you'll never run out of profitable patients to treat. Just like drugs, fast food has become a source of guilty pleasure that little by little sucks the life out of us. Only that instead of making us thinner, like most drugs do, they make us bigger. Even though we've all heard of the cons that fast foods can bring, it seems that we've also come to accept them as a necessary evil, as little we do to keep their consumption under control. So today, I'll talk to you about the health problems that fast food consumption can bring, their causes, and some easy actions that we can take in order to keep them under control. So let's look into the detrimental health effects that fast food consumption can produce in our lives. December 30, 2004, NIH.gov reveals that people who eat fast food gain more weight and they have a higher increase in insulin resistance in early middle age. A study shows that after 15 years, people who ate fast food more than twice a week compared to those who ate only once a week had gained an extra 15 pounds. The same individuals had also doubled their resistance to insulin, which is a risk factor for heart disease. And abcnews.go.com of February 14, 2008 says that fast food can lead to liver damage in recurrent individuals. And healthusnews.com of November 9, 2010 reports that fast food is a major contributor to childhood obesity epidemic, as obese teens are 16 times more likely to become severely obese by age 30, and severe obesity in turn can lead to diabetes, hypertension, asthma, arthritis, and an overall shorter life. So after discussing the detrimental health effects that fast food can bring to our health, let's look into what makes fast food so harmful and why we're such masochists that we still have to crave them and eat them despite knowing that they do us no good. So the International Journal of Obesity on June 2007 reports that fast food constitutes a diet high in calories and sugar and fat that overload the liver. And aside from damaging the liver cells, they also put people at a higher risk for the other health conditions already mentioned. Professionalization of exercise physiology on June 2007 explains that the reasons why people purchase fast food is that aside from being convenient and inexpensive, they've also been designed to taste good. Due to our busy schedules, we usually lack time to cook at home, which can take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. Fast food restaurants offer cheap, easy alternatives that can fill us up in some way with only a 5-minute wait. Moreover, fast foods are addictive, as Livestrong.com of January 30, 2011 explains that these meals contain unusually high amounts of sugar, fat, salt, and casein and MSG, which make the food so much more tasty and appealing to our senses. This is bad, as NIH.gov, which I already cited, says that people gain weight easily by eating one single meal from a fast food restaurant, as it contains enough calories to fulfill the calorie requirements for a whole day. Moreover, the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity says that the fast food industry has stepped up efforts to reach children and teenagers through food marketing campaigns. Examples of this are the McDonald's Happy Meal, which contains fun, attractive toys for children, and their current Chicken McBites TV commercial, which features cool, good-looking young people consuming the product being promoted. After talking about the causes of the massive fast food consumption, let's look into some easy actions that we can take in order to reduce the problems that fast food can bring to our lives. So healthguide.org, last updated on June 2012, advises us to cut back the frequency on which we visit fast food restaurants. Given that stop eating fast food for good is a tough task for anyone to do, we can at least compromise ourselves to, instead of eating fast food 4 or 5 times a week, do it just once or twice. And this will in turn reduce significantly our chances of developing the health issues already mentioned. And if this is not feasible, we can still make healthier choices through checking the nutritional content guides on the restaurants and choosing options that have lower calorie content. And for instance, instead of ordering a 700 calories double quarter pounder with cheese, we can order a 200 calories grilled chicken salad instead. And it's also good to drink water or unsweetened tea with the meal instead of soda, which has really high content of sugar. And keep portion sizes small. Eat mindfully and stop before you're full, as it takes time for your body to register what you've just ingested. Because food marketing efforts are very unlikely to drop, it is our duty to become better informed consumers and educate ourselves and our younger ones on media literacy. We should raise awareness on the manipulative, invasive, and deceptive nature of food advertising. So today I'll talk to you about the health problems caused by fast food consumption, their causes, and a few easy changes that we can make in our eating behavior in order to keep them under control. We all know that we have food cravings from time to time that go beyond our rationality and our logic, but at least knowing of the health effects that these cravings can produce in our lives, at least will motivate us to moderate the amount consumed and lead us to substitute them for more healthy alternatives.